Sí. Vamos allá.
D5, queen take F3, simple take on E3, maybe E6, bishop B5 he prepared. Why not? Bishop take F6, queen B6, queen E2. Now positional idea, bishop take on C3, so you should also not allow queen take E6. Rook take F7, rook C1. Play king F6, H3, made luft for his king.
Yeah, man. Vamos allá.
C6, bishop G5, queen take E5, G6, knight take D5, D4, queen D8, of course. Yes, what about queen take D5? Knight b4 he can. Bishop b3. Knight c6. Bishop d7. Maybe knight e5. Knight take e5. Rook e1. Knight f6. No, looks right decision. King h1. Let him take on.
Yeah, man.
d5. e4 unbelievable move. Bishop g4 now. C6, knight c3, c take d5, c take d5, queen e4 now, bishop e7, queen take e6, yes, h3, knight f6, castle, bishop d6, bishop take d6, yes, check, rook d8, a3, rook c7, rook c1, yes, king d3, king c4 in right position. After, okay, rook c3 of course.
Wow, man. Good play.
And play, for example, c5. c3 maybe. e3, bishop f5, bishop b5 he prepared. Why not? Yes, yes, knight e4. Knight take e4, take on e4 now. Queen g2, yes. Bishop e7, bishop d6. Long castle of course, he played. Queen g5, bishop e7, rook f3, queen e4 now. King g2, rook e8.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
d5, e3, queen take f3, d5, Knight c6. e4. This unbelievable move. Knight take d5. Knight take d5.
Okay.
Knight d7. Most probably queen f4 move. d6. What about rook takes c1? Queen take f2. King g2. Rook f2. g6. Now rook f1. Leading for draw. Play king f6. Yes. King g4. What about rook a4? h4. Maybe king g4. On h5.
Yeah, man. Let's go, man. Move. Young.
c6. Maybe bishop g2.
Super fast, man.
Castle. Knight
Thank you.
d5. C take d5. Take on d3. Take on d3. Yes. Queen e7. Knight c3. Knight take d5. Yes. What about
Your time, man.
e5? Simple take on e3. Castle.
Maga.
Rook take f7. Bishop e5. Rook f1. Knight d4. Bishop take e4. Rook e8. Queen e2. Queen f6. Yes. Bishop d3.
Thank you, man.
What about the b5 move? Bishop take f3. Knight c3. What else? a6, a6 is I not
Yes,
understand this move. Bishop b5. f4. Knight d5. Queen d3. Knight take e3. Yes. Try to check. Yes, yes. Queen take e5. Yes. Queen c6. Rook f3. King g7. Yes. King e2. King d3. Simple take on e3.
Thank you. Well played, man. Well.
What he will play? G6. e4. d5. d5 now. C take d4. C take d4. Bishop g4. Knight going on c6. Rook c8. Yes. Bishop f8. Bishop e7. Short castle. Yes. Knight b4 he can. What about rook takes c1? What about rook takes c1? Check. King e8. Yes. King b6.
Wow, my time. Let's go.
c5. c4. d6. Interesting decision. But knight c3. What he has? Okay, knight d4. King f8. Bishop g2 at least. Bishop e6. e3. Bishop e6. Yes, rook fd1. Yes. Make tension. d5. Queen e2.
Wow, man. What happened?
And play, for example, c5. Okay, c4. Yes. Knight c3. What else? Knight a4, what's problem with knight a4 now? Queen d4. Pawn on c5, of course, but... So I guess bishop f5. Take on e4 maybe. King h1. Rook d8. Rook f1.
No. Se me fue el mouse ahí, man. Vamos.
Pawn on c5, of course, but... Knight c6. g6. Maybe bishop g4. But it seems losing due to bishop g5. Yes. h3, not don't believe. Bishop e6. Knight e4. Rook c5, take f6. Rook c7. Bishop g2 at least. g4, taking space. Bishop f3. Simple take on e3. King f2. Yes, bringing king. King f3, yes.
Wow, man. Wow, man.
King e3 enough.
Dale corriendo, men. Se va corriendo. Se va corriendo, men. Vamos allá. Jung.
d6, knight e5, knight c6. What to play now? Bishop e2. If bishop c5, what happens? Simple take on e3. Knight take e5. Queen f2. Knight g6. Yes. Take f6. Check. F.
Thank you.
Very interesting decision. Yes. Rook d7. Maybe it should take on c5. Yes, rook f1. Take f6. h3. King e3. Enough.
Let's go, man. Vamos a ver qué
Why
pasa.
not d5? Yes. Okay, why not d4? Knight d5. Cutting all pieces now. Should take on c4 by bishop. Bishop take h7. King g6.
Check, 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 check.
Check. King h6. Check. King h7. Knight takes c3. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3. Yes. Bishop g5. Sharp move. Bishop.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go.
c6.
Your time, man.
6. I didn't see h6. Knight bd7. e4. This
Thank you.
unbelievable move. Take.
Thank you, man.
Maybe. Bishop e3. Queen e7. Bishop c5.
Dame,
Maybe
dame acá.
take on c5. Maybe it should take on c5. Move bishop on b6. Bishop take d5.
Let's go, man. Your time.
Take f6. Rook g1. Now some cards in style. King h7. Oh, no, he will not play.
Wow, man. Super fast. Qué rápido. Hello. You play? Yes, just play, man.
a5.
LC.
b3.
Baja.
Knight c3. Bishop b7.
Dame acá.
h3. Bishop
Thank
take
you.
f3. d5. Bishop d2. Why not e5? Yes. Knight e4. Practically best chance. Knight f5. Oh. Bishop c6. What else? Castle should play faster. Thinking now. Yes. What else? Knight h4. Thinking now. Yes. What else? Knight h4.
Vamos a ver qué pasa. What happened, man? Super fast.
c6. Also h5. Some strange move I don't get. Bishop h1. Queen f2. If bishop c5, what happens? C take d5. His opponent knight c3 decide to win. Knight c7. a6. Now how to improve? But now, okay, knight b6. Knight h4. Yes. Knight f5. Rook h5. Queen g2. Yes. Let him take on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Knight f6 looks most probably like this. D take e5. Knight take e5. King e7. Bishop e6. Knight take e5. Yes. Bishop e3. Not draw. Bishop d2. Rook e2.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take
Thank
on
you.
e7.
Thank you.
Rook e7. Yes. Check. In h8. If bishop c5, what happens? King h6. King g5. H5.
Checkmate, man. Checkmate.
d5. E take d5. c6. Take on c6. Take on c6. Bishop b3. Take on c6. Take on c6. Take on c6. Knight f3.
Thank you.
Knight take e3.
Thank you.
Bishop e4. Bishop d2. Queen d6. Interesting. Bishop e5. Without thinking. Bishop f6. Take on c6. Bishop take e4.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Let's go.
Knight c6. d6. Queen d1.
Thank you, man.
Knight take e4. d5.
Everything.
Short castle, yes. Rook take f2. Rook take f2. Bishop c5. e5. Check I want to give. In h8. Bishop takes e5. Check. Ah, h6. I didn't see h6. Take on e7.
Check.
Rook f8.
Check.
Rook f1.
Thank you, man. Ahora sí.
c6. Knight f6. Not looks right decision. Bishop e2. Why not? C take d4. Yes. Knight b6. a6. Knight c3. Yes. Check. Yes. Short castle. D take c5. e4. Knight g5. Take on g5 most probably. f3. Queen d2. Bishop take f3. Rook f1.
Checkmate, man.
d5, d5 now. Okay, knight c3 here. Queen take b7. Knight d7 cannot play, not working. Rook c8, yes. Knight c6, check. Or rook, yes. King f8. Or bishop d6. Bishop d6. Okay, c4, yes. King c2 maybe. With idea bishop e4.
Oh, super fast, man.
Okay, d5. Look, should play. d5. Knight c6. So, yes. But queen d6 also a little bit slow. f3, bishop e7. What else? Castle should play faster. Take f6. C take d5. Rook a e1. Maybe. Knight f6. Knight g5. Knight e4. Knight f7. Rook f2. Rook e1. Yes. h3, I guess. Queen e5. Knight e6.
Wow, man, what happened?
d5. And looks normal move e4. Knight c3, d4, bishop e7. Bishop take f6. Maybe long castle I can play. What king g7, but queen d6 also a little bit slow. Queen e2, queen b6, queen c2, queen b6. Now what? c5 most probably. Bishop f6, check I want to give. Bishop g5, rook e2, bishop e4. Now yes.
Yeah, man, super fast. Well play.
e3. Most natural move bishop e2. 95. Why 95 cannot? Take on e4 now. Bishop d5. Queen d7. Okay, queen d7 is looks human. a3. Some move. He has decision. But I think he should take on now some cards. And now most probably I can play queen f1. Bishop f6. Bishop e7. Rook take f7.
No, man.
Very c5 move. c5 idea. More active idea. Bishop e7. Knight c3. Bishop e3. Bishop b7, yes. Bishop d4. Queen d2, yes. d2. Pawn on b3. f5. King f7, yes. Rook take d8. Now position like this. Yes. King d4 is centralization.
Vamos a ver, let's go, man, your time.
c5. c3. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3. Bishop e6. Take f6. Knight d5. Now f5. Knight on g5. Bishop take d5. Rook take f7. Bishop d5. Positional. f4. e4. This unbelievable move. Yes. Maybe now f5. Queen f6. f take.
Checkmate, man.
Very. Pawn on c5, of course, but g3. Bishop e7. Yes. What about knight d2? Knight d2, no, knight d2 is not, cannot be recommended. Maybe now f5, knight e3, yes. Queen c2, bishop f6, bishop e4, g6. And now most probably I can play queen f1. Take on d4. Check. Yes, rook f5.
No, man. No, era jaque mate, man.
d6, e3. What to play now? Bishop e2, d6, e4, e6. Yes. Now queen e7 is positional. So yes, bishop f3, bishop take d5. But it seems losing due to bishop g5. About g5, looks immediately draw, but bishop g7. Maybe take on g5. Rook e1.
Rook e2, allow
Bishop
him.
e5.
Yes.
Bishop
Wow, man. Wow, man. Let's go.
his decision. But I think he should take on. Knight b4 and yes.
Voilà.
Bishop take f6.
Knight c, knight. Okay, knight d4.
Knight take d4. Take on c6. Bishop e7. Rook takes c5. Rook took on e5.
Hey,
Bishop takes c5.
unexpected move.
Rook
In
maybe
f3.
take on
Rook
c4.
c5.
Took on e4. King take e4. g5. He must know something. But why not take on g4?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dale corriendo.
c6. e6. Knight bd7. g6. f4. Knight d4. Bishop take e4. G take f5. Knight take d5. Knight take d4. Queen take d4. Bishop f7. Queen h4.
Rook g3.
He missed bishop f4 and now he's losing.
Wow, man.
c6. e4 now. Knight going on c6. Queen d2.
Bishop h6.
What
No,
his
no.
idea? Queen take d4. Knight take d4. Queen take d4. Yes. Bishop e6.
Yes.
Yes. Some check. By f5. Sure also. Take on f5. Right idea.
Of course, rook h6 he played. Yes, bravo.
Yeah, man. Checkmate.
c6. e6. Knight bd7.
Voilà.
e3. e5. Bishop d6. e4. Already done. f4.
Vamos lá.
d3. Knight g5. With idea bishop e4. Bishop c3. Okay. Yes.
Can I take on d6? There is question also.
Rook take e1. Rook take e1. Yes.
No, es un jaque ahí, man. Un jaque.
c6. c take d5. Knight c6. Bishop b5. Bishop g7. North castle. Bishop b5. a6.
Bishop e2, why not?
Maybe now f5. Yes. Move
Wow.
f3. Why not? d5. Yes. Rook d5.
Can I take on d6? There is question also.
Take on f5. Right idea.
Se me cae el time, man.
e5 played d4. d5. Bishop b4. c take d5. Take f6. What else? Castle should play faster. He must know something. But why not take on g4? Take f6. Take f6. Also maybe take on e4. Bishop c3 I saw move. Pawn up on h6, but
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
c6. Pawn on a4. h4. What he will play? g6. Rook g8. Bishop take f6. Queen take g7. c take d5. Knight e4. e3. Bishop b5 he prepared. Why not?
Rook b8.
King f6.
Rook e3 he prepared. What about g5? Looks immediately draw, but
Rook d7. Rook d5. Very good move.
Es super fast, man.
e5, d4, c3. What else? F take e4, c4 maybe. C take d4. Now positional idea bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow. Okay. Rook a3. Bishop f3.
queen
Check.
take f3.
Yes.
Rook f1. Queen take h2. What difference?
Checkmate, man.
c6.
a4.
Knight f6. f4. Knight b4 he can. e4. Bishop take f5. d7. Yes. And yes. And yes. e6. Bishop b5. Check. d6. Bishop takes e5.
and will easy win by king c6.
King d6.
Así es como se le gana, men.
Pawn on a5.
e3 should play. e5. Knight g5.
Bishop b4.
f4. Sharp move. Bishop take g5. Most natural move. Bishop e2.
Queen take d4 till knight e7.
King g2.
Knight d7. King h3.
Maybe knight f5. Why not?
Queen e5.
Así es como se le gana, men.
c6. Pawn b6.
Also h5.
Maybe b5 should play.
Capture on b2.
C take d5. d6. Bishop f6. Bishop e6. Yes.
Bishop e2. Why not? King e1.
Bishop d5.
But queen d6 also a little bit slow.
Yeah, men. Yeah, men. Se le gana así.
Choosing most straight line. Most straight line.
Yes.
What is your compensation for white center?
Ah, corriendo. Se le gana así, para atrás y para adelante.
a6.
Bishop e2. Why not?
d4. Knight f6.
Okay, d5. Look, should play d5. Yes, bishop d3. Right.
Yes.
Bishop e2. Bishop take f3. Maybe knight e4. Knight f6 not looks right decision. Check I want to give.
Yes.
Bishop take f6.
Yes.
Rook d5. Rook take d5.
Rook take b7.
Rook on g4, yes.
Bueno, este...
Knight f6 not looks right decision. Bishop take g7. a4 should play. Rook g3. What about e5 move?
e4.
Bishop take h7. But knight c5 was interesting attempt.
c6. Take on c6. Take on c6. King e7. Queen e7.
Knight c3. Capture on b2.
C take d5.
Bishop takes c5.
Yeah, men. Yeah, men. Para atrás y para adelante.
e5.
a4.
Why not d5?
Queen e4 now.
Check. Pawn b6. d3. B take a4.
Knight d5. Cutting all pieces now. Now positional idea bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow. Okay, knight d4. So what? Bishop e4. Rook f5.
King h2.
h5.
g4.
Yeah, men. Yeah, men.
Yes.
Corre, corre, corre. Corre, corre, corre. Sorry, man. Well play.
Some against.
Para atrás y para adelante, man. Elias, let's go, man.
d5.
h5. H take g7. Bishop take g7.
d3. d4. e4. Simple take on e3.
Knight take e3.
Go, man. You time. You time, man.
Knight d5. Queen d2. Yes. d2. Knight d7 cannot play. Not working.
Knight f4.
Bishop g2 at least. One castle I suggest.
Yes. King d3.
At least I can take on c4. Rook on g3.
Wow, super fast. Very good. Sale corriendo. Sale corriendo, man. Let's play. Ahí sí hay un torneo aquí. Por aquí. Let's go play me.
e6. e5. Bishop take d8.
Most natural move bishop e2. Bishop d6.
c6.
Take on d6. Knight take d5.
Maybe bishop g4, bishop b7, bishop.
Let's go, man.
d5,
Rook e7. No, believe. H3, rook c5.
h5, in h2.
Yes. Okay, give check.
f4, maybe king d2.
Wow, man. Wow, man. Corre. 1 second, man.
Okay, d5. Look, should play d5.
Knight g5, don't believe.
Rook g8, c6.
e5, yes, d4.
What's interesting? What happened? Knight c5. Knight c5. Aha, where is knight d3? Where is some squares for knight? I can take on c5.
Yes.
But knight c5 was interesting attempt. King b7.
King
Okay,
a8, take on e7. Queen on c5.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's go. Hello, everybody. 50 seconds, man. Let's go.
d5. c4,
Dame acá.
take on c6, take on c6.
Thank you, man.
Bishop g7. Interesting decision, but knight
Thank you.
c3, what he has? Queen e3, not working.
Knight
Thank you.
take e4,
e6.
Check, check.
6, rook, some e3.
Checkmate, man.
Simple take.
Checkmate.
Now what? c5 most probably.
Knight f3,
Short castle, knight c6. Trying to cut also.
queen d1.
Bishop d7. Bishop g5, yes, why not? Take f6.
You time, man. You time.
He can play b3. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3.
Rook d8, queen c3, g4 maybe.
Wow, we're playing.
G
Let's
take
go.
h- c6,
Bishop f5. And knight c3.
f5, bishop take f5,
Knight e5. Why? A knight e5 cannot.
bishop take e4, bishop take e4.
Vamos.
Queen e3 not working. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3. Rook on g4, yes. He has decision.
f5,
But I think he should take on in h4.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
e5, e3, simple take on e3,
Bishop b2, short castle. Also h5, h6, knight h4, knight g4, e4. This unbelievable move. Why not e5? He wants immediately.
Checkmate, man. Checkmate.
g6, knight f6,
Pawn up on h6, but his opponent knight c3 decide to play. Take f6, they take c5,
bishop take c5,
knight c7,
check,
king c6, yes. Bishop b7, yes. Knight d4, knight d4,
knight going on c6,
king d6, okay, also possible.
rook d8,
No.
King e6, king f3, short side.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's go. Vamos allá. Brillant content. Se llama este.
Also 100 checks.
c5,
c4.
e5,
Queen d8, of course. Then looks normal move e4.
bishop e7, d3, bishop take e7, queen f6, f4,
Take on f4. Queen d3, yes.
knight e4,
King e3 enough. King f2.
rook b5, yeah, or rook a e8,
Here can play king.
Yeah, I man. Super fast. Super fast, man. Vamos allá.
c6, d5, bishop d3, knight f6.
Okay, no threats. Maybe some perpetual check.
Yes. Bishop e7, knight d4.
Maybe
now
yes.
Bishop
Bishop
e7,
e5.
I
Yes.
don't guess.
E5,
He can
e3.
take on d4.
You can play king g1. What more simple?
King h2,
H4.
not right move.
King h3.
F4.
Knight theory. King f3. After, okay.
Yes.
C3 of course.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's go. Vamos a ver qué lugar cogemos aquí. Hello, man.
d5, e3, bishop g4.
C4.
I don't guess. He can take on d4.
Should take on c4 by bishop. Bishop d2.
Queen take d4.
Okay.
Check.
King f1. Yes. Pawn on c5, of course. But
g3.
okay, c4. Yes.
Take on e4 maybe.
King g2. Rook e2. What he will play? g6. Rook d7.
Yes.
Some check by d5. Not sure also.
Take on e7.
Yeah, man. Arabin. Arabin, hello, man.
c6, knight f6, e5, queen e7.
Bishop take f3.
Yes. e4.
Knight g4.
Maybe yes.
If bishop c5, what happened? Check.
Rook f2. Yes.
Queen g2.
Take on e4 maybe. Bishop g4. Check. Bishop f3. Rook d8. Recently I watched one movie with Gary Kasparov, and Gary Kasparov explained how to play.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hello, hi. Braki. Brakila. Hello, man. Where are you from? Bakila. 50 seconds, man. Bakiala. Murugana. Where are you from, man? Let's go.
Knight c6.
Super fast, man.
b7.
Yes, bishop d3. Right.
e4.
a6. Queen e2.
b4.
Take f6. Bishop take f6.
Checkmate.
Now c4.
Checkmate, man. Very good game. Position 3, man. Vamos allá. Deca, let's go, man.
Most logical c6.
E take d4. Knight f6. d4.
Check.
Knight bd7.
Bishop e3.
Bishop d6.
Yeah, you queen, man.
Take on d3. Queen e7. Bishop d4.
Queen e5.
Queen take d4.
Yeah, man.
Knight take on e8. Rook e1. Yes. Rook d7. Yes. What about queen take d5?
Thank you. Wow, man. El jazz, no sé qué.
c6.
I should find something. Maybe knight e1. Bishop take f4.
Now knight e5.
Knight g4.
Bishop h3.
Typical. And
Ah, my
knight
God.
on e3.
Yes, take on c6.
Knight e3. Rook d1.
Rook c1. Take on c6. Take on c6.
Knight c4. Yes.
Rook d5. Very good move.
King g1 also. Yes. Check. Most logical move is g. Most natural move is g4.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Super fast. Yeah, man. Position 2, vamos. Let's go. Vamos allá. Brillant.
C6.
Bishop take f3, queen take f3, short castle, short castle. Why not e5? Bishop g5. Bishop h4.
Take on d3, take on d3.
Knight d5.
E take d5. Rook d8.
Rook d1.
Bishop f6. Check.
Rook.
Yes. King f8. Rook d3.
King e2.
G3. G take f5.
Take f6. At least I can take on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Position 1, man. No inventes más. Happy Panda. Let's go.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
And nothing else to think
Let's
about.
go.
C6, I decided to test the engine with the move E6. CD4 takes on E7.
Thank you.
Knight takes on E5. Knight on C3. Knight C4 was what you wanted to do. And the game continues. The move G6 appeared on the board. E4. And suddenly the move Knight H5. Knight F5. Queen B6. Check. Taking on F3.
Checkmate, man.
Back to E3.
Checkmate. Very good. Let's go.
Into C6. I decided to test the engine with the move E6. Knight to F6. Bishop to E3. Bishop to D2. Knight B D7. Knight D4. Knight to E5. Knight F5.
Thank you, man.
Bishop on F4. Take on D6. D4. Knight E4. Knight takes on E4. Take on E4. Sorry, takes on E4. That's what. Just taking on C4. 212 games played in the position before the move.
Wow, my queen.
Rook F4 doesn't work. F6. Well, guess what happened? Well, check.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
E6, E3. Bishop on E7. Take on D5. Knight F6. Bishop A3 right now doesn't really do anything. C5. Knight B D7 into C6. So suddenly this knight can go in D4. C5. Queen to A5. Right, so we have castles on the board. Took on H5. This move E4. ED5. Queen to G3. Queen B6. Now queen to H4. Queen takes B2. Bishop F7. Queen to G3. Check. Knight G7. The queen's on
Yeah,
G3.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Lo mareamos poco a poco. Let's go.
Into C6. CD4. Bishop to G5. D6.
Wow,
takes
man.
on E7. Takes on E7. Knight BD2. Knight C6. E3. Check. Queen to E2. Simply Bishop D3. The engines actually think that castle, at first anyway, that castle was the best move here. Take on D5. Bishop to C5. Rook E1. Knight F6. Bishop D7. And now, in this position, D5. Suddenly the regular move, the move Bishop C6 for the king on G3. Knight E5. Yeah, no, we're not. Yeah, he played King G4. So King G4 is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Position 1. Yeah. Let's go.
G5. Hello, let's get it started. E3, D5. But after knight takes E5, bishop on G4, bishop B4, C4.
Thank
Knight
you.
C3 look good. Now queen A4, bishop takes C6, and queen D6. So this one, knight C6. Well, guess what happened? F3. So the best line is queen A5, knight D5, E4. Sorry, takes on E4. That's what. I mean, rook F7 is his beautiful find. Rook to D4 trick. Rook to E4.
No, man. Por un time, man. Por un time, man. Wow. TK, man. Let's go.
Knight to F6, E4, and now castles. Bishop takes D4, and now the move knight takes D4, then castles, F6, check,
Check.
and after king to H8, check, king G7, right? Another check, king F8.
Checkmate, man. Let's go. Position 1, man. Let's go.
C6, knight F6, F3, king E7, D3, and
Check.
king F8, C3. The move G6 appeared on the board. Knight to C4, B6, knight to D2. Sorry, takes on E4. That's what. Bishop to C5. What to do? Rook F to E1. Rook A D8 was played. Bishop C6. Rook F1. Check. King F8 and Rook F1 H6. The move H3 was played.
No, man, my time. Se cayó mi tiempo, man. 46, 46. Brilliant content.
D5. Knight back to F3. Knight F6. Well, the bishop plans to go to C4. H6, G5. This knight moved to C6. Castling queenside. C3, E5, CD4. Check. King F8. Bishop to B5. Queen. Rook E1. Bishop dropping back to E6. And Bishop G5. And now, check. Rook takes on E6. At any rate, you get F5.
Wow, man. Wow, man. Hello, man. Arabic. How to improve chess system. Arabic, how are you, man?
E5 explodes on the board. Bishop on G4. D4 was a nervous move and a greedy move. Knight F6. C4. Take on D5. So therefore, knight E7. The move H3 was played. Knight takes F6. It's going to be merciless checks. GF6. Take on D6. And now E4. King F8. Takes on D6.
Yeah, man.
Takes on D6. Bishop to C5. King G7. Bishop to C5. Simply Bishop D3. Bishop F2. The engine's actually...
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My mouse, man. Premu is mouse. Position 2. Number
E5.
1.
But after knight takes E5, E3, D5, D4 was a nervous move and a greedy move. Knight A3.
Thank you.
Simply Bishop B4. A3. And now E4. G6.
Wow, man, no.
E4, that's what. Again, now knight G5. F6, C5, F7, and this move, Rook F8. Rook takes on F7, and that's it.
No, man, what happened? Super fast, man. Ese usa game board, man. No game board, man. Super fast, man. A ver. Let's go.
C5, E3, knight on C6. Let's play D4. This bishop moved to G7. Queen B6, simply Bishop D3. The engine actually...
Thank you, man.
That castle, at first anyway, that castle was the best move here. Bishop D3 has been played. F5, Rook E1, knight on C6, H6. Rook takes on E6, by the way. And now King H7 is on the board.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
D5, okay. Knight to F6, C5. After bishop to B6, bishop to D7, bishop to E3, B4, bishop on F4, King G2. All right. What to do? G6. Looking for H5. Check. Rook takes A1. Bad bishop on D7. Bishop E6. King to F6. Rook B8. What did you want to play? After bishop to E6. Rook
Wow,
B8.
man, super fast, man.
Knight F6. Let's play D4. E4. And, except guess what? Queen H5. So this one, Rook E8. Check. He took on G7, played Rook back to G8.
Checkmate, man. Vamos allá.
Into C6. Knight BD7, knight G5. E5 explodes on the board. E takes on F3. The engines actually think that castle, at first anyway, that castle was the best move here. No. Isn't that the main line? Knight f6, right? It's the right move. Again, bishop going to g2. By the way, he can now play knight back to f3, knight to e5. Rook takes on e5, king to f4, check, king g4, king g5, king f5, king to g4, rook f6 immediately.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
e5, bishop to g5, e takes on f3, bishop to e2, f4, just taking on c4, bishop b4, rook e1, and then knight bd7. But it, after rook to e1, knight c5, rook to c1, move bishop e6, g4, knight d5. I'm not going to deal with this g5 idea anymore. Rook to c3, h6 with the king on g3. And now the potential maybe for takes on e7.
Wow, man. Increíble, man.
e6, knight c3, but d5 is totally killing. Put a knight on e5 and bishop b4. Well, the bishop plans to go to c4. Check again, h6, then castles. Knight takes on d5, f4. Knight takes on e5, bishop on g4. Took on g4, knight to d7. Take on e4. Sorry, takes on e4, that's what. So, bishop e2. Dude, rook d8. The queen's on f3. And look, check. So now the move king f8. I decided to test the engine with the move e6. Take a look.
Yeah, man. Arabin, we book have a real is premois mouse, man.
e5, c3, e4, d5.
Thank you.
Play bishop e2. And this knight sitting on g4. And you might ask, well, what if he just takes on g4? Well, now
Thank you.
with check, bishop takes f8, knight e7, knight e7, c5, knight takes c5. The move that the engine gives here is knight to c6. You get f5, check, rook to h8, bishop to d2, and now rook g8, a4, b6, d5, rook to a to b1. Actually, knight c4 and the engine
Checkmate, man.
this is
Checkmate.
White. d6, sorry, takes on e4, that's what, e6, and now queen takes f3, knight g5, h6, now the move g4, now looking for c5.
No, man, no. Voy a analizar esa partida, man. Ese juega con Game Board, man. No Game Board, man.
c6, no, isn't that the main line? Knight f6, right? It's the right move. Knight e4, f3, take on d5, bishop to e2, h4, queen d2,
Wow, man.
c5, queen d2, cd4. King h7 has been noted as an error by the engine. Check again. Guess what? Knight takes f6, bishop to h5, check, king e7, check. For sure. I mean, rook f7 is his.
Oh. Oh. Vamos allá.
d5, c4, knight on c6, take on d5, take on.
Nice. What happened,
d5.
man?
d4 was a nervous move and a greedy move. Now I'm just going to ignore everything you do and play bishop to g4, knight to e4, f6, bishop takes b7, king e7, check, gf6. Castles is the normal attempt here. And now very precise, king to e7. Bishop c6, check. And now very precise, king to e7. Queen g5, f4, played rook back to g8. You would never put your rook on f8 and think that's where you belong. Rook to b7.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Position 3. Let's go, man. Vamos allá. Brillante. Este me ha ganado unas cuantas. Este juega con Keyboard.
C4, C5, D4.
Ah,
check.
man.
D4. The move that the engine gives here is knight to C6 and bishop G5, E6, GF6, and he did play bishop E2, king F2, king E7, rook to D7, check. Except guess what? H4. E5.
Keyboard, man. Keyboard, man. What happened? Keyboard. Este juega con Keyboard, man.
E5, E takes on F3. Bishop E2 is possible, forcing king to E8. Queen D1 simply D6 takes on
No,
D7.
hey, wow,
check.
man.
F8. This knight move to C6. Take on D6. Check. Knight E7. Check. Rook to E8. Queen on C5. H6. Rook F to E1. Bishop to F1. Rook AC1. G6. Simply bishop D3. King to G7 is being given. And
Eso, man. Increíble esto. Abraham, do you have to solve tactic?
D5. But the move that the engine gives here is knight to C6. Bishop takes on C6. GF6, knight F3, rook A B8, bishop to C4, A3, bishop D5, C4.
Thank you, man.
Just taking on C4 as he sees knight D2. Prove it. Take
Thank you.
C6, rook D1, and king E2. Check. Rook to B1. Actually, the move rook D7. Rook takes C3.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Abraham, my speak is English so, man.
E6, E3, bishop C5, C3, check, knight to F6, queen F6, the move rook to E1, queen E6, simply bishop D3, this move E4 now takes on
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
G6,
Thank you,
check.
man.
This move, and now knight G5, bishop F5, queen then went to F3.
Check, man. Speak English. Abraham, speak English. So, man. Este es el que juega con Keyboard, man. Is play Keyboard.
E3. Now C4. Bishop on E7. Knight takes on D4.
Wow, mahap.
E2 is possible.
Increíble, man.
And of course, move rook to E1. Also bishop E3. Bishop takes on E3. And after bishop B7, it's saying the position is dead equal. H3. It turns out knight E3 was not a great move. You have to help me with the king on G3. Absolutely. I mean, king F6.
Este juega, is play Keyboard, man. Es usuario. Brillante Keyboard, man. Este. Is Keyboard, mira. Is playing is Keyboard, ese usuario, man. You understand, Abraham? Is user is play Keyboard.
C6, knight to F6. Now the move C4, knight F3, E6, H3, bishop B4 with check, rook to E8, and now B4, bishop to E5. He took on G7, queen E7. It's clear. I don't think even bishop F5, rook to C1, bishop E4, and after queen C2, but now bishop C5, rook takes C3, to rook AD8 was played, right? Bishop takes G7, bishop to E5. I'm gonna play the move knight to F5. Bishop takes
Yeah, man.
on G.
Hello, hi. Sacar. Ayan Eliasi Chevin. Ah, un buen play, man. Super fast. El Jazz Chevin. User is el Yachevi, ¿no? A ver. Is user is play Keyboard, man. Este. Este usuario usa keyboard, man. Este. Ready? Hello, man. Let's go.
D5, F3, knight F3.
Check.
And this knight sitting on
Check.
G4. Bishop B4. G3. Another check. Bishop on G4. Now knight takes on E5. Castles. King E2. Rook takes D8. Rook to E8. Bishop on F4. King E3. G6. Bishop to F5. Bishop E4 into C6. H5. Rook takes C3. G5. Hello. Let's get it started. King G6. Check.
Go, 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 go.
G7, King to E4. King F5. King F6. The correct move is supposed to be King G7.
Let's go.
E5. Knight takes on E5. F6. Knight
Let's go, man.
Play E4. Bishop to E2. Take on D5.
Thank you.
Check. Rook to D8. Actually, the move rook D7. Rook to F1. E4. Now I'm just going to ignore everything you
Check.
play. Bishop to G4. Rook to D6. Bishop to D2. Bishop B4. Bishop takes on B6. Check again. King C5. B3. King F2 takes on A2. Rook to A1.
No, man, my time.
Rook to C8.
It's true, man. Thank you, man.
I think.
Hello, Elisa. Elisa Chevin. Good look. Go.
This is irrelevant.
Super fast. Let's go, play, man.
So C6, knight to F6.
Thank you.
Knight takes on E5.
Hey.
Or you don't want to do that. E5, knight
Hey.
D5, E6, F5, EF5,
Go.
E6. Rook F1 was played, by the way. So Bishop G5, you have to be very careful what you do on the next move. The engines are saying basically King H1, Bishop to B6, then castles, Queen D2, Queen E6, Queen back to E3, Queen E6, Rook to E5, and he holds the position together. G6, check.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Speedy. Hey, can I play, guys? Yes, man. Play me.
E5, an interesting
Thank you.
Knight F6, E3, D5, Bishop to D3 was played, and now Queen takes F3, Bishop to D2, and Bishop
Let's go.
F4, Queen G3,
Ah, wow.
Bishop F6
My-
is pretty much forced. Queen to G3, the move Rook to E1, but Bishop on E7. Well, the Bishop plans to go to C4, Bishop takes G3, Rook takes on F7, and that's it. Now the move C4, check, and now King H7 is on the board. King F5, Rook F4 doesn't work. Check.
Yeah.
King on E6. And
Let's go, man. Elisa Chevin. Hello, man. Go.
D5 is totally killing.
Super fast,
Queen
man.
takes F3, Queen D2. The move that the engine gives here is Knight to C6. Knight takes F6, E5,
Check, check, check.
but Bishop to D3 was played. F4, Bishop to E5, Bishop G3, Bishop takes G3, check. Knight E5, A3, King to B1, Knight A5, Rook D1, Knight to B3 out of nowhere, Knight to D2, certainly. Rook
Wow.
D2, and then King A2, King to B1.
Checkmate, man. Speedy. Hello, man. Good play, man. Let's go.
D6, E3, so therefore, check. But after Knight takes E5, Bishop
Let's go, man.
Knight
Your time.
D6, Knight D4, Knight on C6. Another check. Yes, Bishop D5, Bishop F3, check. The King on E6, E5. That's set up with the King on E6. The engines actually give the move Rook to D8. Rook F4 doesn't work. Check. Just taking on C4. Just taking on C4. Bishop B4. Check.
Yo. Wow. I am Chechachevi. Vamos. Ah. Good luck.
This idea of h5, he didn't have to allow it. d5, bishop going to g2. f3, no. Is that the main line? Knight f6,
Vamos.
right? It's the right move. Bishop to d2. And now e4, e takes on f3. Bishop to e5. Knight takes f3, check. Queen e7.
You queen. Oh.
Rook to d7, taking this piece on d7. Bishop f5. Now I'm just going to ignore everything you do and play bishop to g4. So takes on a2, a5, and now king to
Yeah.
e2, king to f4, queen e5. But after the move king h5,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Very good play. A ver. Brillant. Ah, mira, aquí tenemos brillant. Game board, brillant.
b6, e3, bishop to b7, a3, knight c6, d6, e4, e6.
Yeah, man. You queen.
Rook to f6. Knight
Yeah.
takes f6, castle f4, f5, bishop
Thank
f3.
you.
But then rook takes on f3, knight to e5. He
Checkmate,
took on
man.
g7,
Checkmate.
king h5, queen g5.
Checkmate, man. Checkmate, man. Thank you. One more. Amistosa este.
See how focused he is.
Vamos a jugar con este, que este es el que usa game board. Bueno, no game board, man. No game board, man.
It's not going anywhere. And now the move d5, ed5, e6 is coming next. If the computer plays prophet, knight c3 look good. Knight c6, knight d4, and now the move knight takes d4. I mean, look at this. Bishop f6 is pretty much forced. Rook ac1, rook takes d8, bishop e4, simply bishop d3, bishop g3. h4 is actually a straightforward draw according to the engine.
Super fast, that's super fast, man. Let's go. I am mouse. Dice que juega con el mouse.
I got to think that in this game, I would give the big edge, even if the computer's only saying a little edge.
It's computer, man.
Now simply,
No computer, man. I am can
so
play
this
with
game looks
game
clearly
board.
in White's favor.
It's banner. Okay,
Into
man.
C6.
Let's go.
Now c4, take on d5, rook to d1, castle, looking to play this move, bishop a3, knight e4.
Yeah, man.
e4, that's what, ef5, e4 was played, g5, queen e5, queen takes d5, check, king g7, king f6, queen to g3, after rook to e1, king f6, this queen to c7, check, queen f5, with check, queen e6, and queen d6, check.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No game board, please. No game board, man.
And now the move d5, bishop to d3 was played, bishop e7, knight to e4, queen e2 has been played, this knight moved to c6, bishop to c4, and after king to h8, but bishop to d2, except guess what, knight to e5, rook ac1, but knight c4, putting his piece on a good square as he sees knight d2, queen d7.
Wow, man.
Knight f3, playing the move queen e4, rook f6, queen to g4.
Wow, super.
G6.
Super fast, man. Super fast, man. Qué rápido juega, man.
c5, d4, e5, take on d5, knight d4, knight takes on d4, knight to f6, bishop to d3 was played, h6, queen back to e3, knight f6, bishop e3, that bishop on g4 is such an anemic piece. Sorry, takes on e4, that's what, f5, ef5, genius, rook f7, bishop f6 is pretty much forced. I mean, my instincts had something like queen
No, man,
e5,
checkmate,
but
no.
we'll go with the computer.
No, man. Checkmate one, man. One more finish, man.
d5, ed5, knight to f6, c6, and knight c3, rook to c8. Bishop to d3 was played, knight e4, knight takes on e5, bishop takes e5. Looks like it was a serious mistake. Rook f d8, check. King h2, believe it or not, bishop e4. Bishop takes f3, doesn't do anything. Taking on f3, with the king on g3. Rook to f8, rook d8, rook to e5, and he holds the position together.
Wow, man. Wow, man.
So-
Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. No board, no king board, man. No bot.
Knight c6. Play e4. E takes on f3. e4.
Dame acá.
Bishop d3 has been played. Bishop dropping back to e6. So bishop g5, you have to be very careful what you do on the next move. The engines are saying basically knight e4, knight d5, knight on c5, bishop to e5, f6, bishop g3, bishop to f5, knight c3, queen e6, check, and after king to h8. And what's amazing about this position is...
Wow, man, what happened? What happened? Me ha regalado todas las piezas. Me ha regalado. A ver.
the
No
position
king
is
board,
opening up in
man.
a funny kind of way.
Y no asisten.
And we see that
User is play king board, man. Amigo freeze. Let's go, man. Good look.
c6 and knight c3, d5, knight f3, e6. And this is the key. E takes d5, take on d5.
Let's
queen
go,
to
man.
c7. Bishop d3 has been played, and h6. The engines actually think that castle, at first anyway, that castle was the best move here. Another move typical of this position is queen
Castle
e2,
side.
castles, queen side, and now b4, f5. What? What the heck was the point?
Vamos a ver qué juega, man.
Bishop to d2. Just, I mean, yeah, I know. I saw your reaction.
Adelante
I'm
aquí.
not going to deal with this g5 idea anymore. h3, but now
Flip pawn. Thank you, man. Flip
never
pawn.
seen a position
Peón
like
pawn.
this. It's so chaotic. Bishop
Voy a
takes
jugar aquí.
e3. Get behind
Peón
the
pawn.
king. H takes g4, but then rook takes on f3. E5 explodes on the board.
Vamos.
You simply wouldn't make this move.
Bicho B4, man.
B5,
Peón adelante.
you guessed it. And now E4, bishop takes on C6. Yes, the engines are saying, I don't know, this guy playing white, I don't think he knows anything about positional chess.
Let's go, man.
Take on E4. Sorry, takes on E4, that's what, right? I can't, I'm not qualified enough. And look. H5.
Let's go.
Rook E1. The smoothest
Let's
move,
go.
H4.
Let's go, man.
G4. Until you do a double take on this, because the idea is, and look, bishop D5, A3. Smooth pieces in the game. So, yes. And now rook to B1.
Yeah, man.
So after that, there is no grandmaster in the world who's going to tell you that they can
Yeah, aquí.
calculate this position from scratch.
Rook F3, man. Torre F3, man.
What's going on here?
Here. Here.
And the game continues.
Here. Here. Let's go, man.
And look at this next move he would have had to find. The only move to maintain an advantage.
Yeah. Torre por, peón por, check, check. Wow, man. Wow, man.
Put the pressure on enough.
What happened?
Hopefully his opponent cracks. Of course,
What happened, man?
he played some caveman chess against you, but then rook takes on f3.
Check, check.
Of course, and it seems as though he can set up a defense.
Check. Very good, man.
As he tries to keep it going.
Very good, man. Peón por, check.
So
Check.
in this situation,
Oh, peón por.
he's committed now. The house is burning down.
Voy a comer aquí.
Rook takes on f3. Of course,
Queen C4, man.
but I just want to quickly point out that the engine has found a tactic. Now
Check,
the
check,
move
mate, no?
C4.
¿De aquí?
Now, how many times do you see that?
Sí, ¿cómo aquí? ¿Qué pasa?
But he's been finding all the key moves, a computer suggestion, move one each
Let's
time
go,
as
man.
he focuses and gets all his energy into this attack. Just taking on c4, and every move is so logical,
Checkmate,
it's
man.
consistent, it's positionally strong. Absolutely dramatic.
Oh.
And
Buen play, amigo
on
Fris.
c4, check, just taking on c4, rook to c1. Now the move b5, bishop b4.
Check.
And an important move. Suddenly rook to g3, check. King of
Check.
took on g4. Rook to f1.
Yeah, man.
Unless there's
Yeah, man.
concrete threats on this
Yeah,
side of the
man.
board. And I should point
Thank
out,
you,
by the way,
man.
guys,
Thank you, man.
So-
Buen play. Le ha regalado la torre.
the engine going
Thank you, man.
crazy. Of course, and there's really nothing to do right now.
Yeah. Check.
Maybe
Very-
a little bit trickier.
Very good play, man. Okay. Let's go. Mitra. D4, man.
Knight to f6, knight f3, d5, now c4.
C4.
Black is absolutely in deep trouble. Again, queen b3.
C5.
Really interesting. A5 was the move
No, fuera.
that the engines didn't like. A3 check. Castles is the normal attempt here.
Clavar el caballito. Caballo aquí, alfil por.
B6. Now it's getting worse and worse. E3, but still, all in.
Let's go, man. So have lot of
What's going on?
what do you say? It's speedy. Report me.
And
You
what do do to
what
generate
move?
play? Bishop A6.
No, man. No report. No.
Once you're superior in any case,
No report,
you can
man.
basically beat them like a drop
No
in
problem.
chess. And rook to C1 in style.
Alfil por, caballo por, alfil por.
What? Looking very tender. Into C6. That's a big development. And Bishop D3 has been played.
No
And
problem,
this
Speedy.
line- This
No hay
line,
problem, man.
cleared the line against the Russians. Knight BD7.
Ah, yeah. Peón por.
Of course, we just need to develop some pieces. Let's go.
Peón por, alfil por. Peón por. Peón por.
The engines give the edge to black, firmly to black.
Interesante.
Take a look. Take on
Dame.
D5, quite possibly, would be
Alfil
strong.
por. Peón por.
Take on
Ah.
D5.
Yeah,
So
man.
we're helpless. But in
Castle.
this position here, castle,
Caso.
what more can you want?
¿Qué pasa la damita aquí?
B5. That's not a good sign. Except guess what? Knight to e5. So this
Let's
is
go.
just one
Let's go,
variation,
man.
And I'm just flicking out, following the engine's first suggestions. And we see that, but after knight takes e5, but it's
Wow,
sharp.
man, what happened?
Knight e4.
Yeah. Flip por. Wow, man. Flip por, torre por.
Weaving that magic. And now, the ancients are saying he is going to lose a piece. Rook takes c3. Rook takes d8.
Vamos. Let's go.
No way. This g5 idea, however, the fall from grace. Rook to c8. Check. King to g7. This is going to be a challenge. Well, now, typical g4 attack.
Let's go.
He's going to have all the bullets in his gun, and guess who's going to be looking on back to old pastures before? And look at that, a4. Yeah, that's just phenomenal.
Vamos. Let's go, man. No problem. No.
b3 is really
Yeah,
bad.
man.
Look
Yeah,
at the pawn
man.
structure.
Por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. Let's go.
And only after
Por aquí.
That is the key attempt here. Rook a7 played instantly. Notice this move, rook
Yeah.
c6. Actually, the move rook d7. And this simply wins the game. Prove it. Of course, we just need to develop some pieces. What about king e2? d4. And I gotta say, I really like the feel of white's position here.
Let's go, man.
But he has one little bit of spanking to do, maybe, just to say, hey, don't.
Torre
think
por,
you're
rey
gonna be
por, rey
chasing
arriba,
me
rey
down
arriba.
anytime soon. And
Your
very
time, man.
decision. Rook a7 played instantly, and h6, f6, king g6. Notice this move, rook to c6. He decided to play a move which was just horrible. And of course, yeah, rook e7 is definitely demolishing. The engines give a very intriguing line, the move f5 suddenly. Rook 8 instead of rook a6. h4, rook to h8, rook g7. Certainly, rook to e8.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You can tell.
Very good play, man.
Is burning down.
Let's go. Let's go, man.
This move, c5.
C5,
His
man.
First choice, c3. And this move, d6. Knight to f6. Knight c3, g6. Knight f3.
It's dragon, man.
Bishop g7. Bishop to c4. And now castles h3. Bishop takes f3, doesn't do anything. Rook c8. Rook d1. So this game looks clearly in white's favor. So a6 looks hard to defend, if not impossible
Vamos
to
allá.
defend. Sometimes the moves are not that difficult, and your opponent starts
If
to
I,
make
man,
slightly
if I.
worse moves, and it looks as though not winning yet, but definitely a clear edge being given by the engines here. Rook f to e1. By the way, and queen c7 is not a move he should have.
Let's go,
played.
man.
He loves, revels in chaos. Queen g3.
Yeah. Sacrificio, man. Sacrificio.
The game is wild open already. Of course,
Peón adelante también. Aquí.
king to h7. Feeling like a tiger here.
Yeah.
f4.
Oh.
So bomb just landed on the
You
chess.
fight, man. Peón por, peón por. Peón por. Peón adelante,
Enough's
peón
enough.
por, peón por, peón por.
And only after letting his opponent's time pressure affect his play, e6.
Easy, man. Peón adelante, peón por.
Playing really well. Take a look.
Caballín aquí.
Wait, are you surprised?
Surprise, man.
You get f5.
F5, man. Peón
You
por.
agree that white's the one who's ahead material. Okay, it's mate right now coming. You just. This is. All right, I'm just going to keep making moves. e5.
E5, man. Let's go, man.
Nice to know that people captures e5.
E5.
White is supposed to have the better piece, right? The better bishop. Play knight takes e5 right now.
Peón por, peón
This
por.
is beginning to resemble a little bit a
Let's go.
Queen's Gambit accepted. I
Oh.
wouldn't say it's a massive novelty or play for something, but at least there's some imbalance. Yeah, okay. Sorry, he did what?
5, check. Peón por, no pasa nada.
I don't want black to get in all of the moves. Aha. e5.
Alfil aquí.
This position is good for white. Well, easy.
Sacrificio, man. Wow, man.
Really, really good games.
Dice peón adelante. Alfil por, jaque, rey por.
And he played it so fast.
Voy a comer aquí, no veo más nada.
But now you got to justify what's the follow-up. Queen David 8.
Let's go, man.
Just been blitzing out their moves like no problem. Knight c4. Okay.
Another interesting line of play would be this one.
Capture on c4. Rook takes c4, and I was just kind of drumming the table for the simple move rook on f1, b4, because the idea is that after, let's say, knight d5,
Bishop h6.
rook d7, a5, e6, no question about it.
No, check, man.
Got knight e7, that's with a check.
Let's go.
Check. Oh,
You're burning your bridges.
got knight e7, check. King h7,
Go, man.
winning the house.
No, my time, man. No. Torre aquí, man.
Yes.
Let's go. Boom. One more, man. Vamos allá.
Stubborn. Knight f6. And then came d5. Knight on f3. Okay, very good. e3. Black is, he's the one who has to find all of these really important defensive moves. c6. Well, here I would probably begin with h3. Aha, d4. Okay, very, very nice.
Castles.
So bishop d2, very good. Rook to e8, rook c1, and now, castle. Bishop d6, bishop d3. Suppose I did something like knight f6. Here I would get really, really scared.
Oh, adelante. Interesante.
Very natural move indeed. I'm seeing that you want to play b5. Oh my. These types of things, and black should not be just sitting waiting for white to execute.
He's really bearing down.
And we got to this position.
Okay, this may come as a little surprise, but may I introduce my bamboo stick?
Let's go, man. Your time.
It looks a little bit sad. Captures e5, captures e5. An absolute monster. Knight d7, bishop to d4.
Rook c8.
Exactly. Look at you guys go. b6. Rook c1. I thought that was a nifty way. Yeah. Queen to b8. What? f4. And rook to c8. Rook to c6. The spirit of Shirov just took over your body. Sure. Rook takes e6.
Wow.
Knight c5.
It wasn't rigged.
Yeah, man. What happened? Go, Chetmegi.
Very good. Again, with a very straightforward idea. h5.
Wow, man.
c7.
Go. Go, you queen, man.
Exactly. That position looks like a very interesting one.
Let's go.
We went queen c8. King h7 was played. I mean, the Berlin
Let's go,
was-
man.
a5.
A check.
And such a high stakes game, too.
Well, now. Oh my word.
Suswan, man. Suswan. Yeah, I said Suswan. Let's go.
Maybe c5, c3, d6, d4, cd4. Knight c3. Wait a minute. g6 and knight on f3. e5. What? All right, and then because yeah, I mean, we all like the Wings Gambit. Captures e5 check. I don't know. So king f8. So, but he's been getting some really nice advantages, and he can just kick himself because he fritters them away. Well, we'll certainly keep a very close eye on that game.
Let's go, man.
Very quickly played. Queen b3.
Wow.
No, I'm saying probably. And I want to capture on f3. And I want to capture on f3. I feel I should be trading stuff. Let me trade stuff. Knight c6. Yeah, you're right. certainly soak up that atmosphere, get that chess spirit going.
Let's go, man.
Captures e5.
Cuidado, man.
Okay, sorry.
Y si hago caballín aquí, man.
Line there. Was played. Exactly. Followed by knight takes e5. Sometimes chess can simply be a very, very frustrating game.
Let's go, man. Your time. Wow.
It was all free will.
Check, 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 check.
Ah. Obviously, you've just been doing a lot of preparation. Knight takes d5 on the board. Knight takes d5 on the board. Crunch your move. Yeah.
The oldest defense in the world, run fast.
Wow, man.
And look what's happening. So what does it mean?
Vamos a ir aquí.
Precisely. And the players have very quickly gotten themselves into a topical position. I don't get paid enough. Queen b6. And yes. I must say, I wasn't looking there myself. Bishop g5.
As white, he had really fought himself out of his difficulties and got himself into this crazy position.
Yeah, it's like
Reasonable. Bishop f6. Sweet. Do you walk into this tempo? It's strange what little I know about this position. Besides,
Vamos. Let's go, man. Check.
by the way, they did follow our line.
Bishop h6.
Castle long. Well,
Check.
the players have a lot to play for, don't they?
No. No, man. No. Check, check, check,
I
check.
completely concur. F4. You got to get your guy out of dodge. Deadly check. Whoa. Knight c6, and I'm forced to move my king. He's ripping you to shreds. Queen c4, e6.
Let's go, man.
I would probably go for it myself. Because I didn't want to allow queen h7. a3. Knight g4, knight to a5. I do indeed. Okay, check. And we've seen king g7. All right, very good. Capture on c4. Check. King g7. Rook c1. Rook takes c4. Yes. King to f5. Check. Yeah. e3. Now he can take on f4.
So I go king d2. So I go king d2.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Go, go. Super fast, man. Sorry. Yeah. Go, man.
Again, this knight went to f6. I'm inclined to seek the trade of queens. e4.
Castles?
Ah. Knight f3, b6, yeah. Well, bishop c4, bishop b7. Castles. Do you walk into this tempo? Knight c6, a3, rook to e8. Rook e1, you found it. Well, I've been anxious to play the move knight e5 for some time.
Let's
And
go.
I want to capture on f3, check. Queen takes f3, f5.
Wow. Wow.
Now, definitely the pressure's up. So, but
Wow,
White
wow.
has a huge, nearly decisive advantage.
Feel aquí.
Okay, fair enough. He's been getting some really nice advantages, and he can just kick himself because he fritters them away. I mean, the Berlin lives another day. Take on d5. Takes d5. They're so good. It's a girl. Okay.
No.
No way.
Yeah.
As White, he had really fought himself out of his difficulties and got himself into this crazy position.
What's going on here? A5.
No, no. Now I start wondering, have I blown it? I don't know. Did I blow it?
Sorry. But in this case,
Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
take c3.
Let's go, man.
Can't guess your moves.
Let's go.
Right. Rook takes c3. The players are following. I don't know precisely which game number, but this was all played in the World Championship match in London. So king f8.
What do I do now?
d6.
Go.
I'm not a happy camper. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you're right. Knight d5. Your intentions are clear.
Torre aquí. Torre por.
Really, really good games. Yeah.
No.
I was a little bit unsure about
Checkmate, man.
move there.
Checkmate. Let's go. Very good player, man.
d4, you get to win the pawn back.
Very good player, man.
And king goes to f1. Absolutely.
No puede pasar, man.
King e2?
Right.
No.
That's the body count. f3.
Check.
King e6. Knight f4.
Rey
check.
arriba.
This is the crucial moment. So and then can I?
Go.
Okay, sorry. Bishop c5. Forgot his preparation.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Check. Ah.
h3. Very, very nice. Bishop f2. He determined, okay, well, let me just get my knight out of the way. He played knight e2. King to the d6 square, or something like that. Knight d4. Here I got... And they are both really moving quickly. Just, hey,
No, man,
A
no.
good day, he would like to play.
No, man.
King e2. Bishop b6. Yeah. King g3. And that looks okay. Knight d3. King f3.
Check, check. Era jaque aquí, man.
Here, I'm more interested in grabbing a pawn. Okay. Knight f4. How would the line go?
Go, man.
What about d4? Knight jumping to d5. Oops! Now he can take on f4. And we're up to date. That's with a check. Got knight e7. Again.
Yeah, man.
Queen David 8. d3.
King d1.
King c1. So I'll try queen e2. Check, check, check.
I go king d2.
Knight h4. King to e5. King to f.
No, man. No, man. Por ganar por time, man. Por ganarle por tiempo, man. Aquí.
Why this shouldn't be good.
Check.
That same kind of nasty checkmating. Well, here
¿Sí?
you don't have. Oh.
Y aquí.
I'm just
Aquí?
looking at this position. Maybe it's asking too much.
Y aquí, man.
What?
Check.
Here I would get really, really scared.
Increíblemente.
My king has been compromised, and maybe. Shush.
Hello, man. Se fin.
Yeah, this was my fear.
No spam, man. No spam. Se fin, no spam, man. Vamos.
Now, last time I played c6 and I got myself into trouble. Bishop c5. I like to move knight e2. So knight c6. Castle e5. cd4. Knight takes d4. Bishop e6. What did we do last time? I think we went knight d4. Bishop to e6. f6. Well, I want to capture on e4. Well, I want to capture on e4. f5. Rook on e2. It's true. It's true.
h4.
Well, you gotta go king g1, right? He went with rook h4. And we do have the move rook d4. Rook to d2.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
d5. Well, bishop c4. Well, I want to capture on e4. f3. And I want to capture on f3. By the way, you're channeling Fabi very well because the move I was a little reluctant to play. F5 was Fabi's choice as well. Well, I want to capture on e4. f6. Check. King e2. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's go.
The e5. Knight takes e5. d6. So let me put the queen on e7.
Again, after
Oh, man.
many countless master
What happened?
games, it is considered that the only move for white, is the move queen g4.
Took the pawn on f5 and he's keeping it. Rook e1, you found it.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Vamos.
c6, d4, e6. Knight on f3, bishop takes e3, bishop d6, knight takes e5, queen takes e5. Now he can take on f4, rook takes d1.
Again, after many countless master games, it is considered that the only move for white, is the move queen g4.
King f1,
Let's go.
king g2.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
g6, e3, bishop g7. What about d4? d6, bishop d7, d5, knight c6 takes d5, knight takes d5, bishop g5, ec3, and let's just bishop e3, queen e2, queen c7, knight e5, and queen e8, rook to d2, b6. So he played queen c5.
Thank you, man. Vamos.
c6, f4, e4. I want to go e5 ASAP, of course. Can an argument be made for queen b1, by the way? Castle, sure. e5. Bishop to d4.
Bishop h6.
Queen f6, very decent move. Bishop takes g7. Yes. Exactly. Took the pawn on f5. And
Thank you, man. Ultramóvil.
d6. Suppose I did something like knight f6. Now he can take on f4. Knight d5, and we're here, guys.
Everybody says queen g3.
Oh my gosh. Check. Check. So king f8. Oops. So let me put the queen on e7. Rook to e8. Got knight e7. The f6. Now, rook takes f6. Even just knight d5. King to e5. Queen c6.
Wow, man. No, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. What time? 1 second, man. Let's go.
c5, e3, cd4.
Oh my God.
On c4. Knight c3. Knight c6, b3. Bishop g4. Castle long. Check. a6. Knight e4. Check. Okay.
Oh, maybe it's even bishop g5.
Bishop c5. Okay, let me take the pawn on g5. Rook d8. Now he can take on f4.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
d6, e3. Now this very quick approach of bishop e7, and where does it, knight takes c6. Well, I want to capture on e4. Queen d3, capture on c4. Rook to c6, knight c3, bishop takes c7, f3, king g2 was played, knight d4. Knight takes d4. Capture on c4, c5. King David 7, rook d1. Rook e6. Rook
No,
e7.
man. Increíble esto, man. 7000. Hello, Abyss. No problem, man. Thank you.
C5.
Why you talk?
D3, CD4, D5, knight f6, bishop to B4, knight E5,
Ah!
bishop G5, queen D7, knight D8,
Castles.
queen F4. Okay.
Checkmate, man.
What?
Abyss. Hello, man. No problem. You tournament. What?
E6, E3, D6. After this move, knight C3.
Thank you.
D6. Rook E1, you found it.
Eh.
Knight takes C6. GF6, bishop E4, castle long. Bishop takes C6. Take
Yeah.
E5, check.
Check.
King David 7
Check.
takes E6.
Check.
Knight F5, check. Knight H4, knight F5. Very good answer, rook.
No, man. My time. No, man. Oh.
And it looks like black has no chance at all.
Let's go.
C6, E3, bishop G6, knight C3. So knight F6 was indeed played. Castles, knight E4. And he plays knight G5, F5. F4. So yeah, bishop G5, castles. B6, check. So I had a rating of 27 or maybe even 28.
Checkmate, man. Go. Go, go, go. Señor, soy muy jugador. Ahora sí, thank you, man. Spanish. Durante la mitad del año ahora. No hay problema, no problem, man. Yes, okay.
So bishop e7 was played, f6, but I don't know. And then bishop d8, check, king g7, c5, knight d7. All right, what are you gonna do? Knight e5, but okay, but I don't know. What? Bishop c4, queen on f6. Yeah, what was he afraid of? I don't know. Check.
Yeah, no problem, man. En English.
c5. So c3, c6, bishop g5, check. h3 is an interesting idea, but it just doesn't seem like it. I mean, then what is sort of the question. g5, bishop e4, b4, castles queenside, b5, castles. Oh wait, okay, check. And so now he has to think, or probably more precisely, he has to remember.
Yes, okay.
The
Avi, no problem, man.
best moves are from here
You link
in this
this
line.
tournament. Link, please.
C6. So he played E3. Knight F3. Oh well. Oh, come on. Knight E5. Knight E4. And he plays Knight G5. F5, which is our classic definition as
No, man.
calls it a sweeper sealer. Queen E2. So a queen goes to F6 immediately. Yeah, B4 doesn't look right to me either. Rook E1, E2. I guess that the queen will go to E3. H3. H4! Okay. Wow.
Wow, man. No problem, Avi. It's possible, man.
Yeah, everything's good if you can play D5 here. Bishop B5, C5, Bishop D3, Knight C6. Check. Bishop G5, Queen D8. But, alright. Knight C3, A6, Knight E5, check. And then maybe...
Increíblemente, man. No problem. Se acabó el torneo, man. Ah, a un consejo para mejorar. One moment, please, Avin. Responde English. One moment. Okay. In English. Javi. Ready, man. Yes, okay.
C5, knight F3, knight C3, G6, bishop E3, and then bishop G7, F3, so castles, Jesus, D5, so actually, and then E5, bishop E6, play knight E4, ugh. This is an extremely annoying move because Nigel Short plays G4 a lot. So rook B8, H4 or something. And then, I don't know, F5. Oh boy. Very exciting. Just seemed like the thing to do. So, you know, I mean, he played E3. I mean, why not? E4, C3.
Wow.
I'm not really sure what's going on here. Probably nothing that special. Right, and then at that point, that's some serious Fred play. Queen B6. Alright, okay. Maybe the most accurate move. I guess, like, this is a lot of pressure. What? I don't really
Checkmate.
know what to do about that at the moment.
Checkmate, no?
Queen on F6. Alright, okay. Check. Jesus. Okay.
No, man. No, man. Wow, man.
I could beat Kasparov in this position as black with a minute on my clock.
Checkmate, man. Check. Y checkmate, man. Increíble. No, man. Very good game. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. See you later.